Hi, everyone. Welcome back. In this short video, I wanted to show something that was a little different than the norm. First, you guys all know that I have been adamant that I believe that Madison Cohen, the blonde in the black one piece, is the person who instigated all of this more than anything. I believe that Nikolai Mew was headed back around to get to his friends. He would have walked away had that group not come up and got in his face. More or less, the women come up and got in his face. Now, I don't agree with him hitting her if that's what he did. We didn't see it on camera. We know that he might have shoved her. We don't that's the whole part. We don't know. We have her testimony. Oh, and by the way, her testimony. So she is the only person that has said, I don't want to be on camera and I don't want to be have my audio in court. So what have we heard from this woman? All right. Let's listen to I'm going to pull this up. Court TV showed some of this. I haven't seen the full transcript. Let me adjust this a little bit so you guys can see the screen. Okay. So some of her testimony was, he strikes me in my left side of my face with his left hand. And the question says, open? Did he hit you with a closed fist or an open hand? And she says, I can't remember. I thought it was a closed fist. Another portion said, you don't remember like seeing it coming in though? And she said, everything happened so fast. Another question was, so he throws it with his left, he throws a hook with his left hand, right? Like he threw a hook with his left hand, right? And she said, uh-huh, yes. And I think you testified that he hit your left side of your face. And she says, yes. Now, obviously, throwing a hook with your left hand and hitting someone's left face, that's a little bit more difficult. We think that what happened is if he did anything, he did it with his right hand. But this is the... Ugh. Then the question was, okay, so he hit you on this side, and it was a nonverbal answer. And the question was right. And she said, and then he says, describe how that's humanly possible. So obviously this is this is the cross-examination. It says it right up there on top. She said, I actually do get my lefts and my rights mixed up a little bit. You know what I find odd, everyone? I find odd that her and this other chick, the one that was in the green bikini that had no business wearing a bikini, she's got dark hair on the stand, but she's blonde in the video. And she says the same thing. She's like, oh, I don't know. I get my rights and my left mixed up. This whole playing dumb thing, is it real? Do you guys think it's real? Because she's really playing dumb. All right. Then they asked, what did you do? And she said, I graciously grabbed the corner of his elbow and I got him back towards me instead of those boys. Did you yank him? No, sir. Did you and Riley both touch? No, Riley's the one in the bikini, the real petite one. Did you and Riley both touch his shoulders? She says, yes. Shove him? You didn't shove him or hit him? And she says, no. All right, so let's do something a little different. What I want to bring up now is a video. So I recorded the video in slow time of the portion where she comes over. Not the whole thing, just the portion where she comes over. And I want to watch it with you guys and see if... Is this the one? I want to watch it with y'all, and I want to see if it helps. Because I think, obviously, if we're doing slow time, I'm taking the volume out. Now, taking the volume out is a huge effect because you got to remember most of the taunting was verbal until like physical. Give me just a second. Okay. I'm going to have some commentary through this, so can't help it. Gotta. Now, saying something about being a predator. They're making fun of the fact that he's snorkeling or whatever. He's still looking down. He's trying to find his snorkel gear at this point. Now his group is on the opposite side of the tubes in front of us. They're not behind him. When I originally watched this, I thought his group was over by the bridge. They're not. They're on the other side. Now, Carlson testifies that all the boys were in their tubes sitting down, but they're not. They're all standing up. It looks like Isaac was trying to, like, get this guy to the right of him to be quiet. Don't antagonize him or whatever. Stop. He might have been one of the more sane ones in the whole group. And then he told us, he ends up going, dude, just go. I think that's what he's saying. Just go. But see, they don't realize that he's not going that other way. He's got to come around them. And here they come. And when they come, it excites the boys. They're like, "Oh, yeah, somebody's coming over." Now, I never once heard the boys yell help like the Carlson guy said they did. She's coming up to him. He's walking over to her. It just got more shallow right there. And he's like, now watch how he points. Like, I'm trying to get my group's over there. She's saying, you need to go. And she's pointing in the opposite direction of his group. He points back to the option on the area where his group is. Like, my group's down there. And look at all these hands in the camera. All of them coming at him. I think he was wrong for what he did. I'm going to keep saying that because I know that it sounds like I'm defending him, but I just feel like I do feel like he was bullied and picked on, and it, he was mobbed. Should he have stabbed anybody? No, he shouldn't have stabbed anybody. But now she pulls him back around. Now let's go back there for a second. When she pulled him back around, does it look like she did it roughly? Let's see. He's looking at the camera guy. It's hard to tell, isn't it? It's like she's getting his attention more. You need to go. You need to go that way. And he's like, no, my group's the other way. And when he starts trying to go the other way, they get in between him and the way he needs to be going back to his group. So when Riley comes up, she gets on the other side of him. And now he's got Riley and Madison in his face, bitching at him. He sees all these people coming at him. He's like, wait a minute, what's going on here? And the kids are taunting. You can see him in the background. I think he's embarrassed. I think his facial expression there is, holy shit, I'm going to act cool, but I'm really not cool. I'm getting a little worried. I'm getting a little scared. Because remember, he said that he had had heart surgery. So he knows his health sucks. He knows he's not physically fit to defend himself. Now he's trying to wave over his friends like, I need some help. Like, help, These women are in between him. Maybe he thought by pulling the knife out, he would scare them all to make them go away. I still don't see how he hit what's her name. This is okay. No, he's fixing to hit her or shove her or whatever he does to her because this is when they all go at him. Now, watch. Hit, pushed, hit, shoved. 1, 2. I see 3 people surrounding him. Now you got another. See, AJ said he was coming over to stop the fight. He wasn't, but he was aggressive with him. I'm not saying he should have stabbed him. I'm just saying a lot of what the testimony was is not right with what happened. And then he leans back around and he gets Riley. And now he comes back and gets Dante. And then he gets Isaac. Or was that Anthony that he got? I don't know who that was he got. All right. That's what I wanted to show you guys is it just seemed to me like everything was fine until those women got over there and started their crap. It's like, mind your own business. And she's smiling, you know. All right, I'm gonna download today the father of the Carlson group, his testimony. And if you guys would just do me the favor, if you haven't watched it, watch what I've clipped of his. When they come back to cross him, he gets so conflicted with it all. I mean, he gets so turned around by it all, and it starts to show that what he's saying doesn't always make sense. He says in there that they stopped going to another area because everybody was getting too drunk and rowdy. I think this is a group of people that are used to drinking a lot and being rowdy. That's just what it seems like to me. But that's my opinion. Again, I'm just a small YouTuber. What do I know? I want to thank you guys for watching and stay tuned for more.